Hello, my name's Denny. This is my plant-based journey, and today we're going to talk about salads. Or maybe better stated, we're going to talk about salad dressing. You know, one of the questions that I've had both on my YouTube channel and on Facebook is what salad dressings do I use? What are the things that I like to indulge in as far as a non-fat and no oil based dressing? Well, let me just tell you, this has been a journey. I started out trying to find different things that I could use. In fact, the first thing that I bought was this brand of ranch dressing, Follow Your Heart High Omega Vegan Ranch. And when you start looking at the ingredients, it's full of oil. It has several oils in it. I didn't understand all those kinds of things at the beginning, and I bought this, and I've used it a few times, and you know what? I wouldn't say it tastes like Hidden Valley Ranch, but it's got a little bit of that ranch flavor. And then Daya came out with their brand or their version of it, and it's the same kind of thing. It has pressed canola oil. It has you know, just some other things that probably would be something that you would steer clear of if you're trying to eat a salad dressing for your heart. And so I started looking for alternatives, and one of the doctors and one of the families that's in our area that works with the whole food plant-based community, who works with the hospital here, that's one of the leaders in the world and helping people to understand that the way they eat can change their health. She started talking to me about having different things besides the traditional salad dressings. And you know, there are things that I had thought about, you know, like lemon juice or adding salsa. And I've added salsa to my salads many times. Not particularly this brand, but I use the tomatoes and jalapenos and pico de gallo, things like that. I love those things. I also like the recipe that I shared with you some time ago from the Esselstyn family, and I'm not sure if it's Anne's recipe or Jane's. Whichever one came up with it, it is fantastic. I love that dressing or that salad topping, or you can eat it as a side salad by itself with the mango. Go check that video out if you haven't. Man, that is good, and it's great on top of a salad. You know, sometimes with that pico or the lime juice or lemon juice, I would add an avocado or guacamole. And I understand I need to stay away from the oil, and I need to stay away from the fats that are in the avocado. It's much higher in fat, and the caloric content is much higher. So keeping that as a condiment and not making it a staple of your diet is important. And then, you know, things like Dijon mustard or spicy brown mustard are things that I enjoy. But the doctor and his wife, who's a nurse, talked to me about using vinaigrette. And I've tried a few different ones, and I'm not the biggest fan. I'll tell you the truth. It's not my favorite thing in the world. And so I started searching for ones that I enjoyed, and I found a few that I like. And there's a salad bar that I go to every once in a while, probably once every couple of weeks, that they have a no oil vinaigrette that tastes great. But you know, they turned me on to this particular brand I'm going to show you now. It's called Napa Valley Naturals Cherrywood Aged Balsamic Grand Reserve Vinegar, and this is incredible. I hope that focused all right. This is so good. It's thick. It's not watered down like some of the vinaigrettes. So you take this balsamic vinaigrette and you sprinkle it lightly across your salad. It's going to coat all of the salad. It doesn't take much. It has a great, rich, dark flavor. And I really enjoy this. I've bought a couple of bottles of this, and I use this a lot on my salads. And I highly recommend this. I picked one up today for what I'm going to share with you. That is a raspberry organic balsamic, and this one is you know, just got a little bit of flavor from it. It's an organic product, and I wanted to use it in the recipe that I'm going to share with you in just a moment. So I thought I'd give this a try. Now, I hadn't tried it as a salad topping by itself, but I'm going to show you what it looks like in our recipe today. And then I had also tried to find some that were pre-bottled, like the Maple Grove Farms of Vermont fat-free raspberry vinaigrette. And you know, I've enjoyed this. As you can see, I've consumed about half of this bottle. Good flavor, I enjoy that. It's not something I have all the time. Like I said, the balsamic vinaigrettes are not my natural favorite thing. I would want to eat Thousand Island dressing if it was up to me. That's, you know, a little lettuce, a lot of dressing, a lot of cheese and bacon and things like that in the past. That's the way I'd eat a salad. You're not eating a salad. You're eating sugar and dairy and condiments and fat and meat. And so it's been a transition. It's been a transition. One of the things that we bought early on was this fat-free honey Dijon. And as you can tell, we haven't opened it because we started talking about should we have it with the honey in it. And I know some of you guys already, because I talked about ranch dressing and avocado and now I've mentioned honey. Oh no, how dare I use such filthy language. You probably already hit the unlike or dislike button. Okay, fine. You know, the fact is, this is a journey, and I'm doing my best as I move forward in this journey. And so I bought it. I haven't used it. And I'm not going to throw it away. I may give it to someone else who enjoys these types of things, use it as a church function. I'm not going to be wasteful. And it's silly the way some people behave about what we're trying to do here. So if that offends you, so be it. So be it. You know, I'm trying to figure out how I can live a long and healthy life as much as depends on me. I want to do it the right way, and I'm in a journey, and it's not always easy. So with that in mind, the question becomes, what do I do to eat a salad dressing that doesn't have oil or fat or animal products in it? What do I do? What can I enjoy that's good, and yet it allows me to eat healthy? How can I have the best of both worlds? Well, I'm going to show you a recipe right now, and I'll put the description of it below. I don't know where I found this recipe. I was searching through the internet one day, and I saw this recipe and said, hey, I'm going to give it a try. So I took a screenshot of it with my phone, and all I have is the ingredients list. So I'm not even sure who to give the credit to, but it was a vegan website, and it was talking about a no-oil salad dressing. And this salad dressing is made with strawberries, and it called for balsamic vinegar or vinaigrette. And I decided to try the raspberry. So it's going to be raspberry strawberry. It has some other ingredients, and I'll share those with you in just a second. So let me show you the assembly process, and then we'll go from there. All right, here are the ingredients. That's about 1.5 cups of fresh strawberries. It's a little more than that, but once they are chopped up more finely, they'll fit down into the bowl better. So 1.5 cups of fresh strawberries, 1.5 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. There's 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of Dijon, 1/2 teaspoon of lemon pepper, 1/8 teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 cup of water. I'm going to put all this in the blender, and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, here we go in my Ninja. All right, we're back. Now, let me show you the salad that I put together. I showed you a picture of it just a moment ago, but this has green leaf lettuce, spinach, strawberries, cucumber, tomatoes, walnuts, just a few walnuts, and I'm going to add to it the dressing you saw me make in the blender. And it came out looking beautiful. It smells great. You can smell the strawberries and you can smell the raspberry vinaigrette or the raspberry vinegar. You can see that it blended very nicely. It's all together. It has not separated, even though I finished that a little while ago and stuck it in the refrigerator to cool down. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour a little bit here on my salad and I'm going to give it a taste. It smells good. All right, so let's do this. Wow. Oh man. Wow, I wish I could tell you who gave me this recipe or where I found it on the internet. This is so good. It is so tasty. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you'll try this recipe. I know you're gonna like it. It tastes great. It is fantastic. I'm gonna enjoy a big salad tonight. I've been cooking all day, so I'm about to sit down and review some lessons that I'm going to be presenting in the next couple of days and go over some of my notes. I'm going to enjoy this salad. This morning I started off making some pancakes that were made that were gluten-free. They came out tasting more like cake, I guess, than pancakes. And I think that's because the ingredient that normally holds them together wasn't available. But it was all right. We enjoyed it. Then for lunch we had a good meal of potatoes and corn on the cob. I love corn on the cob, and it's fresh, and I got a good deal on it at our local market. And so I had about 3 big ears of corn. It was wonderful. Tonight we're going to make pasta and enjoy our salad and pasta. And so I'm having a good day today. I hope you are too. Please like and subscribe. And if you want to unlike, that's fine. It'll be okay. I'm not going to lose sleep over it. But like and subscribe, share it with your friends. If you have any questions or if you have any recipes you'd like to see, make sure you leave me a note below or go over to my Facebook page and leave it in a private message to me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can, and we'll give it a try. This one you're going to like. I know you will. I don't even, like I say, in my history, I would not have ever said, hey, let's have a strawberry raspberry vinaigrette. But this is good. You're going to like it. My name is Denny. This is my plant-based journey. You have a great weekend.